gets me every time.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So let's get started. At the top of the Maya user interface exists the main menu, and you can see the number of different options you can choose from, and the way which the menus are based are connected to each other, and you will find all tools and commands are in specific menu. For example, any tools and commands related to assets will be present in the assets, or any tools and commands related to normals will be in the normal menu. So let's go through some of them. Let's begin with the file menu. File menu consists of new scenes, save scenes, export all projects. Next comes the edit menu. All the commands related to editing like copy, paste, redoing, undoing. It also got some options related to selection, grouping, duplications. File and edit options you will find similar in all softwares. Next comes the modify menu. The word exactly says that it helps us to modify the scene. We have got create, it creates the geometry, and it got tools and curves for text. We have got display here. It displays the things in our scene. We have got window as it visualizes our scene. We have got assets menu, select menu, edit mesh. I will jump on this menu to the help section. You don't need to worry about, as it will be explained as we started working on it. Help menu contains learning movies, tutorials, support centers. Every help related to Maya comes to the help menu. We can alter these menus, which is known as a menu set options, and the shortcut to that is hold down H plus left click, and you can see that we can choose from the polygon, surface, rendering, and dynamics, animation. Let's click on the animation. As you can see, the file menu, edit, modify, create, display, window, assets, help option remain unchanged, but we have got different tools and different commands related to animation. The top of every menu we have got the dotted lines. Just by left clicking on that, we can tear off that menu and we can put wherever we want. Now we will talk about the status line. Just beneath the main menu, we can see the set of different icons, as it can be little confusing, like what does this individual icon means. In the main menu, you will find these icons grouped in individual menu. In between these icons, there is a section which divides them. If you left click on those, it will collapse. The reason for collapsing these icons will let you understand better. On the right hand side, we have got 4 icons representing different windows, which will be useful as we work. First one is a modeling toolkit. This icon is new in Maya 2014. We'll talk about it later when we start it with the modeling chapter. This icon here is known as an attribute editor. You can left click on those to toggle on and off, and the shortcut for that is Ctrl plus A. Next one, we have got the tool setting. You can on and off the visibility by clicking on it, and then we have got the channel box. Selecting this will make it visible. If you select both attribute editor and channel box, you can switch between both of them just by pressing Ctrl plus A. Now let's just start with the first area. This area here is known as the input line option. This helps us to transform or select our object in our scene. These options help us to do with the rendering. This one is a render view, this one is a render current frame button, This one is IPR render. This one goes to the render setting. All the settings related to render goes in here. Next section here, we have got the construction history. You can on and off just by clicking on it. Beside this is an input and output option. If you select any objects, you will get to see the input and output section in the node. Moving on to the next one, this icon deals with snapping. These icons help us to toggle on and off the snapping option like snap to grid, snap to curve, snap to point or snap to plane. Next options here deals with the selection mask. This one, it will lock down my selection, and next to it will highlight my selected object. And each of this individual button help me to on and off the ability to select certain type of object in my scene, and you will come to know about this when we start working on our scene. Next to that is to do with the selection. By default, it is a selecting object. Here it is a component of this object, and left side to it is the selection by hierarchy. Next to that is a preset of the shortcut of the scene like new scene, open scene, save the current scene, and all these options you will find in the file menu. If you want to know more on this software, go ahead and subscribe to my channel given in the screen.